You wrote in the book that playing professional football is like getting in a car crash every Sunday.
Yeah.
Do you worry about concussions?
I don't worry about them. No, I mean, I'm not oblivious to them. I mean, I understand the risks that, come with the contact sports and the physical nature of our game. I try to take these preventative approaches to limit, whatever ramifications those may cause. Now, do I have all the answers for those? Absolutely not. I don't think anyone does. But if I take this proactive approach to it, I do feel like, all these other treatments that I've done on my body have really worked. And I do want to continue to think about my head the same way. So I do focus on a lot of treatment for my head and neck, certainly for my shoulders, along with the rest of my body in order to try to absorb those forces I'm going to face, in a much better way. And I'll tell you why, because when you're an athlete, and again, I've looked around in a locker room for a long period of time, and, I read everything like everybody else. I see what athletes of the past, what their future looks like. And you try to learn from those things. And, you try to be, some of my idols had to retire because of head injuries. So I thought, how can you start thinking about head injuries in a preventative way if I still am going to play the sport that I love? And, that's what I've tried to think about.
But I mean, do you think all the studies that have come out about concussions affects the future of the NFL?
I don't know. I mean, who knows? I don't know what the future is going to look like, and I'm not going to pretend to predict it. But I mean, football is an incredible game. I mean, requires, so much discipline. And are there things that come with football that, yeah, you'd rather not experience? Of course, but that's life. I mean, there's negatives to skiing, there's negatives to, doing a lot of really great activities. But, are you not going to try anything in life because, of the downside? Or are you going to say, okay, well, I understand my risk, but the rewards far outweigh, what the risks may be. And I think for me, playing sports, because I enjoy them so much, yeah, I'm conscious of it, but I also love the sport so much that I want to keep playing, and I'm going to do everything I can to take care of my body in advance of the, the hits that I'm going to take on Sunday.
There are many analysts that say you are the greatest quarterback of all time. How do you rank yourself?
I'm not good with, things like that. So I mean, I feel like I've done a great job to maximize what my potential was. There were some incredible players. There are guys that could do things that I could never do. How they move in the pocket and how they escape and, the way they play. I mean, I play with, the best coach, of all time. I mean, that's pretty lucky for any player. I played with some incredible players over the course of my career that have come together, to form this great team. And all those players, I mean, there's too many to mention, but I play with this offensive line that always, has protected me, and their sole responsibility for the entire course of my career has been to protect me. So are there a lot of other players that I feel that if they were in my position, knowing all the things that I've known, could accomplish similar things? Absolutely. I absolutely do. And I feel like I'm very blessed to be the one that got to do those things.